Hello everyone, hope you're all well. Well, firstly, thanks for all the comments and people viewing the last video where I met up with Steve Farragher in Liverpool, and we went to the L7 village market and bought some shaving, cologne, Arco, cream. I bought some new blades. I bought a new brush, and I've got two new razors now, and I've got to show you this one. This arrived from Darren. I bought this off Darren, so thanks Darren, who also sent me very kindly free the Astra blades, so I look forward to trying them. I'm not using this today, but this is, there you go, what do you think of that? The Edwin Jagger DE89L. Absolutely beautiful razor. Thrilled to bits with that. And I look forward to using this. So you can see it there. So that's the Edwin Jagger DE89, and it's still in it, going back in its box until I use it. And it came in that box there. Excellent. So thanks Darren, very pleased with that purchase. So we'll keep that one side. But the first new razor, the first new razor I'll be using is a Yuma. You see that? Y-U-M-A, Yuma. And it's quite a lightweight razor. That's hollow there. It's a nice design on the handle. Very small if you compare it to my hand. Well, if you can see there, you know, it's quite small. And again, very small compared to the Merkur. Very, you know, if I put the Merkur to the side of it, that's the Merkur, and that's the Yuma. So you can see the difference there. I can hold them straight. You know, it's a big difference. But this, I was chatting with Steve about this razor, and he seems to think it's a copy of an old Gillette, really. So I suppose that's what a lot of razors, the new razors are a sort of modernised take on old razors. So I'll be using that one today, along with this Wilkinson sword brush, and I'm mixing my favourite Taylor Old Bond Street for sensitive skin, and I'm just mixing that up now in the bowl, as you can see. So yes, I bought some, we had a good chat with Steve, and a lot of people messaging me and, you know, saying it was great to see us there, and what's he like, and I can say he is a top guy, a gentleman. It's quite a good brush, this. Absolutely lovely. So, using the Yuma. By the way, I've got a brand new Persona Platinum blade in this. So let's see how we get on. So here we go. And of course it's very different shaving with this compared to a Merkur or anything like that. Listen to that cutting. So far so good. Yeah, you can hear that. As I said, while I was in meeting up with Steve, I purchased colognes, more sort of Arco colognes again. So I got a good stock of them. More of these Arco creams. The shaving soap, Arco shaving blocks of the stick. Arco shaving cream in a tube. The lemon cologne, which Steve uses quite a bit. And another one is quite expensive. But anyway, I'll show you them in another video. Or as I use them. It was a really good trip. Great day. It was nice to chat to Steve, and you know, about something, a hobby or something we all do as men, shave, especially this, the old way, the only way, the proper way. A show of passion for it. And it was nice discussing different techniques, different, you know, razors and stuff like that. And we also put the world to rights through politics and stuff like that. So he's a fantastic guy, easy to get on with, and it was good. So we'll be doing that more often, I hope. So we'll reel out there for the second pass. I had a message from a chap. I've sent a private message to you, which you will have read probably by now, in regards to, he was saying that he shaves like this twice a week and it rips him to shreds. So obviously there's something wrong there. It's different for everybody really. You know, I'm no expert, it's just something I enjoy and I've picked up. As I said before, you learn a lot through watching the videos of others and well, self-experimenting really. So the only thing I could say with, if it's cutting him to shreds, is you're either, depending what razor you're using, the setting could be high if you can do the setting. This is a solid one setting razor, you can't alter this. Your blade could be blunt and it's dragging, therefore it's juddering and cutting you. You could be pressing too hard. Your skin, you could have sort of pimples or spots, which it'll catch on if you press as well. There's all various reasons what could be happening. But it's just a case of trial and error really, carefully. Even with this is lightweight, but I've learned, you know, even though it looks I'm holding it, it's only about 2 or 3 fingers, that's just the bottom. And I've learned that it's just gentle, just let the razor down, it does it. As long as the blade's sharp, which you can see it is, because I've just nicked there. But yeah, it's just trial and error, and you find in the end what works for you really. another big factor is concentration. Which a lot of the time when you're filming you're not doing. See, hence the but you're going to nick yourself. Part of the fun. Get the Allen block, which I'll use in a minute. But yeah, fantastic. Real leather. The smell of this Taylor of Old Bond Street, the sensitive skin. Can't describe it. It's really, I don't know, it's just fantastic. I'm not going to waste that. Twist. Absolutely. Hey, look at that. Rinse my hands. On to the last pass now, which of course is against the grain. And this, to me, if you've got sensitive skin, this is the one that's going to hurt the most, really. My personal opinion. This doesn't hurt me now because I'm not pressing. On either pass I don't press, as you can see. And this proves as well, again, all these are my own personal things, you know, I'm not stating I'm an expert or nothing like that, but this proves a good shave doesn't have to be an expensive shave. You know, you can drive round in an old banger, or you can drive round in a Ferrari, but because you're in a Ferrari doesn't mean you're not going to crash it, if that makes sense. Or it doesn't mean you drive any better. In fact, you're more liable to drive like an idiot because you want to use the power. Gently does it. And I'm sure a few people will agree that in order to do this sort of shaving, if you're in a rush to go out, don't do it. Because if you start rushing, you're going to cut yourself and you're not going to enjoy it. Simple as that. But if you want a good shave and you know you're going out, you just prepare yourself time-wise a bit better, I suppose. But personally, I don't think it's worth rushing with these. It's a blade at the end of the day, and it against your face and skin. And if you're rushing or you're stressed or you whatever, you're going to slip, and one slip sideways, and you know that's it. And you could have a nasty cut. This is interesting. A lot of people seem to like the idea of this on this last pass on the moustache area, where you start going across and then slowly, as you can hear it cutting, go up, and it's less irritation. For me, works for me, may not work for everyone. Some people don't need to do it. But if you find that it does drag still on the last pass when you're going up and it hurts, give it a go gently and see how it fares for you. But excuse me. But yeah, see how it goes for you. I should turn. I mean, you do have to concentrate, and care has to be taken doing it. It takes some getting used to. But see, smooth now, no irritations, fantastic. Works for me anyway. So we'll just rinse that off. And rinse my face. And that was good, that was very good that. And just to recap, I've been using the Yuma razor, which I purchased in the L7 market, and it's about, well, I'm not sure of the price now, but it was only, you know, it wasn't expensive. And I was using a brand new Persona Platinum blade, using a Wilkinson sword brush. I think that's a hog hair brush, I think it is, but it's very good that. And that was from Boots the Chemist. Using my mixing bowl and using the Taylor Roll Bond Street cream for sensitive skin. And you've seen the Edwin Jagger, so you'll see that in future video being used. And cologne, using the Faithful Arco Cool. And this may hurt a bit. Oh no, not so bad. I was going to use some Allen Block on them cuts, but they seem to be okay. Not bleed, you know, just a very slight nick, I think. And of course, using the Arco Classic Moisturising Cream. And this again is an important, you know, when you first start this sort of, you know, you think, ah, you're bloody, you know, you're like an old woman. Moisturising, a man moisturising his face. But in this sort of shaving, and with this sort of cream, works wonders. It soothes the skin and makes a big difference. I personally love the smell. It's just like the Arco soap and the Arco cream, very clean smell. But it's all personal taste. You know, you do things, if you don't like it, you don't do it. But it's trial and error, and whatever works for you. And what I show here is what works for me, really. And that is about it, I think. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.